Vulcan is a one service, all under one roof kind of center. We have 8 acute care beds, 15 long-term care beds. We have a 24-hour emergency with 24/7 on-call lab and x-ray. We have mental health on site. We have respiratory services that come throughout the week, not necessarily every day. We also have physiotherapy and OT. And the public health and the home care are both under this roof as well. When High River flooded, we took on 10 extra patients, but we ended up having actually 35 patients in the hospital. I think in times of real disaster like this is where you see the best of human nature, and our staff really stepped up to the plate. This happened Friday night. We were admitting patients until nearly midnight. I went home at 11:30 that night. And we had our staff coming and volunteering to help out as we needed them, because we really had to ramp it up for that.
It was a long, long shift, 7 Thursday morning, and didn't leave the hospital until midnight Friday.
For over the weekend, we had on extra staff for that whole weekend, and by that time, as you can imagine, we've got a small casual pool and a smaller staff than some places. They were getting a little worn out, and by that time High River had their scheduling office up and going, and since Monday they have been sending us extra staff out on every shift.
We were getting the patients, keeping them calm, making sure they got fed and knew what was going on, and letting them look out the windows to see what was happening to everything. And they were really good and understanding, but yet they were a little confused, not knowing whether they were going to have a home or not. But we all survived.
Vulcan Extended Care accepted 14 of the long-term care patients out of High River, and they are a 46-bed private facility, and they have deployed their staff as well, and they were very willing to come in and help out to begin with. And they also are accepting help from the High River scheduling office.
We're looking after the same patients that we were looking after in High River, so they know us, they're familiar, they see a face that they know, and it just makes them feel so much better, so much better.
We've had family members over, and they are very willing to accept the circumstances as well. You know, they're not easy circumstances to be in, right? The families have also been very accepting and just grateful for the help.